You might think you're weak. You might compare yourself to other people, and you're right. You might compare yourself to everybody you see online, and you might think you're weak. You might think you're not strong enough, and you're right, but not for the right reason. You got to figure out what strong means to you. Are you just working out to be in decent shape, or are you trying to actually like compete at a high level? And if you're trying to compete at a high level, there's something you got to do. Go on openpowerlifting.org, and I want you to go by total and do your country. For my example, I put all tested USA lifters, because you want to compete against, you want to compare yourself against people who are drug tested, unless you're not natural. Raw, and then do your weight class. For me, it's 242. And if you're a man, it really don't matter. But if you're a girl, you put woman. All years. Let's put it this year, because you're comparing yourself to the most recent batch of people. And I want you to just look at that. Hold up. I miss something. For ages, if you're like a teenager, you want to put 13 to 15, 16 to 17, 18 to 19. I'm still 19, but I'm about to be in the junior weight class, or junior division. So I'm about to put juniors for mine, because I want to compare myself to what I'm about to be, or the people I'm about to be competing against, basically. And just look at that. Look at who's number one. Look at who's the closest to you, and look at where you'd be. If I were to have the same exact meet that I did in my last one, but if I went a division higher, I would be tied for 123rd in America. Mm, mm, I don't know. Given the stipulations, that's not bad, but you use this information to look at what do you have to squat, what do you have to bench, what do you have to deadlift to be number one in your division. And if you're number one in a division, you can be number one in the open. For me personally, I want to win nationals. I want to win worlds eventually one day. But you got to take it step by step. You got to be the best in your state before you're the best in the country. You got to be the best in the country before you're the best in the world. And I feel like it don't take that much to have the potential to be the best in at least the country in your respected weight class and division. So right now, you're not, unless you're the strongest person in the world in your division and weight class, you're not strong enough. And even if you are, there's somebody coming up that's about to be either at your level or stronger than you. And that's the best thing about powerlifting. It's something you can constantly work towards. Something that you don't feel satisfied, and that's okay. Maybe you shouldn't feel satisfied with everything. You should be hungry at all times. Hmm. Mm. Also, don't be stupid. Don't look up these results and see that somebody squats 700 pounds and now you just want to take a max attempt every time you work out. Don't change how you program your lifting just because you want bigger goals. You have to It's like baby steps, bro. It's like you gotta focus on the next step. You gotta focus on the things that are gonna get you just a little bit closer. You're not gonna, or you shouldn't add like 50 pounds per month or whatever. And if you do, you'll probably get injured. Cause I remember my bench was doing like extremely good one time. I did like a 3x8 with 286, I think. And going down, I had like a slight tear in my pec because I was getting stronger than my tendons. So you want to think smart. You don't want to jeopardize everything just because you want to speed run to the top. It takes years. That's okay.